Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about checking your cards. Check your cards because a lot of people have received their money today. We're also going to talk about expanded work requirements for SNAP in one state. Drum roll, guess what state it is? We have $1,000 in guaranteed income program, summer EBT, and a whole lot more. So if you want to know what's going on in the lovely world of EBT, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. So while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content. Now, guys, if you are an EBT recipient or not, you can try out Amazon Prime free for 30 days by clicking the link in the cards or down in the description box below. Now, you guys know your girl has been showing up and coming to work. I didn't drop like 3 or 4 Snap videos this week, so definitely make sure you check them out. But first, we're headed to my Georgia Peaches. What up, Georgia? Where the SNAP renewal backlog is almost clear, but there's 23,000 new applications that remain. Oh my gosh, Georgia. So the state of Georgia has been working to address the deficiencies in SNAP since November. So remember we talked about this last year where federal officials said that the backlog of applications and renewals had a severe issue. But with the most recent data that was shared on Friday, it showed that the case backlog was still tens of thousands, okay? But the renewal backlog only has 39. So, I mean, a win is a win, right? We have to give them the little bit of grace. So renewals, they have fell below the number of 50, but the number of new applications is still overdue with 23,195 people still are waiting. So I want to say the backlog initially for the renewals was 855, but now it's 39. So Georgia was able to go ahead and reduce the application by more than 11,000. So hey, let me know what you think, Georgia Peaches. All right, so let's go ahead and head next door where we're headed to Florida where they are expanding the work requirements for SNAP participants. So guys, somebody needs to get Governor Ron DeSantis because he signed a House Bill 1267 on June 13th, expanding the work requirements for SNAP participants. So we know the federal legislation, it mandates that individuals that are between the ages of 18 and 59, they must participate in a SNAP employment and training program of 40 hours per week with exemptions for those that are living with children who qualify for any other specified reason as well. But now the new law, they want to exceed the federal minimum requirements, which is that 40 hours, and they want in Florida to mandate those between the ages of 18 and 59 to work 80 hours per month versus the 40 hours per month. Now, Representative Adam Anderson, who sponsored the bill, he argued that this would encourage like workforce participation, self-sufficiency among SNAP recipients versus the Florida Policy Institute. They said, look, imposing these work requirements on older Floridians, this is going to cause an enormous hardship to those who are on food assistance, and it's going to cut off the sanction as well. So they're like, look, aging Floridians, they are already experiencing significant food insecurity. This new law is scheduled to go into effect on July 1st of 2024. And if that wasn't any worse, right? Florida has decided to go ahead and opt out. Of course, we know the summer EBT, but it looks like they want to opt out it for the continuing years as well. So if you guys are unaware, they have a new legislation where starting in August, states are going to have to kind of give them, you know, the notion if they want to participate in 2025 or 2026 when school is out and the children can have access to the school meals. Well, now they're like, no, we're probably not going to participate as well. So this is what we have going on in Florida. All y'all be asking, what news do you have for Florida? It's always bad news that comes out of Florida. It's always bad news. So let me know, what do you guys think between the ages of 18 and 52? If you don't have any children, that now you have to work 80 hours per month starting July 1st to keep your benefits. Is this a win or not? All right, so let's go ahead and move on. All right, guys, so next we are headed to Nebraska, where families are receiving letters about their summer EBT funding expiring. So a lot of families right now in Nebraska are confused because the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services said that their summer EBT funding has already expired. So families that qualified for the funding during the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of them have received letters that they would not be able to participate in summer EBT because their income was too high. And so then when they started receiving these letters that said, no, in 2023, the pandemic funding had expired, they're like, what are we talking about? I didn't get summer pandemic EBT in 2023. So a lot of people thought it was a scam. But come to find out, on Friday, DHS, they released some clarification on the letters, and they said that a lot of people actually were eligible to receive the summer pandemic EBT funding in 2023. Now, the program has ended, and because it was supposed to be, remember, like a temporary response for COVID-19, but those people that didn't even know they had funding, their cards have expired because it's 9 months from the time that they had issued. So they said, look, by federal law, we made every effort to reach out to those individuals who had not yet used their cards prior to their expiration date. And they said that, you know, they will continue to publish more information to educate people on the difference between pandemic EBT and summer EBT. So let me know if you received this. So pretty much what happened last year in 2023, they were eligible for the pandemic EBT under the COVID-19 funds. However, a lot of people received letters that they didn't qualify for it, that they didn't get cards. But that was a lie. The money was there. They had sent cards. They didn't know anything about it, and now they received a letter saying that they're not eligible, but it was for last year's funding. So a hot mess. All right, let's go ahead and head on to Disaster SNAP, where areas that were hit by the recent tornadoes, they are eligible for this funding. So in Arkansas, and I want to say in Iowa as well, eligible SNAP disaster assistance is available. Now, they did have where the Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance Act, which has been authorized by the Department of Agriculture, Food, and Nutrition Services. So the Arkansas Department of Human Services said, hey, they have applications that are available. So anyone who has resided within one of the counties and zip codes below, if they have suffered any type of disaster loss during the tornadoes as well around like Memorial Day weekend. And I want to say in Iowa, they had this, it was like April or May as well, then you are eligible to go ahead and receive Disaster SNAP assistance. So Disaster SNAP is for households who would not ordinarily receive or qualify for SNAP benefits because of the disaster as well. So if you are seeking or know any family member that could benefit from this, definitely let them know. They do have a hotline that's going to be open starting on Monday, June 24th, and it'll be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So you can call and see if you qualify as well. And or you can go to like your local county office, and then they do have numbers as well. But remember, this is not only in Arkansas, it is going on in Iowa for the tornadoes that they had in April and May as well. All right, so next we are headed to Philly, Philly, where I am from, where 250 pregnant women in Philadelphia will get $1,000 a month, no strings attached. So this is another government guaranteed income program that will provide 250 pregnant women in Philadelphia monthly payments of $1,000, no strings attached, because they want to improve like the city's infant mortality rate, which is the worst in the United States. So beginning on Monday, I'm trying to prep you guys. On Monday, the city will begin accepting applications from women that are pregnant, but you have to reside in one of the 3 neighborhoods, and that's like Strawberry Mansion, Nicetown, Tioga, or North Philly and Cobbs Creek in West Philly. Now, those cities were chosen because of their high rates of poverty and infant mortality, but the 250 women that are selected, they will go ahead and receive those payments for the next 18 months, beginning with the 2nd trimester of your pregnancy and ending a year after you're going to give birth as well. So to be eligible, You have to be a resident of one of those cities. You have to be between 12 and 24 weeks pregnant and at least 18 years old or older and have an annual household income of less than $100,000. Now, after applications have been vetted, women will be chosen using a lottery system every other week, but participants will then speak to like a program navigator, and they will start getting your monthly payments within 2 weeks of entering this program as well. So definitely, if you know someone in Philly, in those places, they can go ahead and apply for it. It's only 250 people. So make sure you go ahead and apply, as well as don't forget in Pomona, California, they are offering $500 a month for the next 18 months. And this is going to be for 600 families as part of their guaranteed income program. Now, according to like their city's website, the total of 600 eligible applicants will be randomly selected to go ahead and participate and be assigned to one of two groups. So pretty much 250 people, they will be selected to go ahead and receive $500 a month for 18 months. And then the other 350 people, they will be accepted to receive $20 a month for the next 18 months. Now, they do have the application. It's been live since June 17th, but they're calling this their own stimulus plan as well. But you have to be a Pomona resident, and like I said, the applications are open. If you are selected, you'll know by July 10th, and then you'll get your first payment by August 26th as well. So I mean, guys, definitely go ahead and apply. Don't forget, starting in July as well, families in Illinois, they should start receiving their new child tax credit between kids ages, I think it's like 12 and under, where if you qualify for the earned income tax credit, then you would qualify for this, but your child has to be 12 or under. I think under my other videos, people were like, well, why did they select 12? I think that's what ended up coming out of the Senate. Originally, they wanted 17 or 18 and under, but then as the lawmakers started debating, they just went what they could get for now. And then they said, like, next year, they're going to try to increase the age, as well as they want to increase it to $600 per child as well. But hey, this year they had to take what they can get. I'm not mad at them. That starts on July 1st for their child tax credit as well. And this is what we have going on, guys. Let me know, what do you think about the child tax credit, states offering the guaranteed income programs? What do you think about Nebraska stating, oh, you didn't qualify for the pandemic EBT, but all along you had a card and you never knew? And I mean, that money for pandemic EBT was better than the $120 that you're getting, right? So I don't know, guys, but as always, I hope you are enjoying your Saturday. Let me know if you're watching the Olympic trials. Please like, comment, subscribe, grab you some Amazon Prime, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.